I owe you guys a major apology. No, I'm not being canceled, at least that I know of, but a little over a week ago, I made a video, draft these rookies, win your league. And I completely missed the boat on the objective of naming rookies that if you draft them, you will win your league. It's early to assume that I was wrong about it, but I left 2 names off of this list. We have to circle back and discuss it because it's just been haunting me the last few days. My apologies, my sincere condolences, but we're going to talk about why Travis Hunter and TreVeyon Henderson are worthy of winning you your fantasy football leagues. Roll the intro. I was going to make a video about Travis Hunter and his increased usage at wide receiver, or the fact that he's listed as the wide receiver 2 on the depth chart and a lot lower on the defensive back or cornerback side of the depth chart. We don't have full-fledged confirmation, but before we get it in writing, we're being alluded to the fact that Travis Hunter is probably going to play more wide receiver than he is corner. So for that, where he's priced at his ADP, not a great value. It's not like you're overpaying for him either, but you're going to get a rookie who's a wide receiver 2 in the Jacksonville Jaguars offense. And maybe we expect Trevor Lawrence to take a step forward with these weapons. Maybe Liam Cohen gets the best out of him, just like he got the best out of Baker Mayfield, just like he got the best out of Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. These were both elite fantasy wide receivers. Maybe the tandem of Brian Thomas Jr. and Travis Hunter isn't as good of a duo as Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. We have the pathway and the foundation of we can have 2 really quality starting wide receivers in the Jaguars offense. And so for that reason, we have to treat Travis Hunter now with league winning upside and potential. I think either the day before or the day I did post my Draft These Rookies Win Your Fantasy League video, that's when the Jacksonville Jaguars depth chart was announced. So I did have the video recorded a day or 2 before that moment even happened. So I felt like, no, I didn't have Travis Hunter on my list. There were other rookies I left off the list too. Now that we know that there's a foundation where Travis Hunter is going to play more wide receiver and the offensive coordinator is going to get the most out of the quarterback and wide receiver positions, I really trust drafting Travis Hunter in the middle of the draft. And now, here comes my TreVeyon Henderson talk. Let me start by saying I deeply, deeply apologize. And this is a lesson learned. When you have a gut feeling about someone, you got to run with it. I was very high on TreVeyon Henderson. In my other videos, I mentioned how talented of a rookie he is. Didn't love the landing spot and situation. But what I was even more scared about was the fact that this is a smaller size running back. Though he is shifty and quick and can beat anybody with his speed, I was worried that TreVeyon Henderson would not be ready to be a pass blocker at the NFL level. And I feel sorry for even questioning that, because all beat reporters and people who are at Patriots training camp are talking about is how good of a pass blocker he is at the NFL, and he's ready to make that jump. I'm not going to say that this makes Ramondre Stevenson completely irrelevant now. They're still going to deploy him. Anytime a running back can be a good pass blocker, it leads to immediate playtime in the NFL. Look at guys like Saquon Barkley, Ezekiel Elliott. Some of their best traits when they first came into the league as a rookie was that they already knew what to do when they were lined up behind or next to their quarterback. Those backs and plenty of others that have come through as highly sought after prospects force their coaching staff to leave them out on the field as much as possible, because there's no reason to take them off the field if they have no weakness. We're talking about a player that can run between and outside the tackles for big gain, somebody that's electric in the receiving department, and he can pass block. He's not going anywhere. He's going to be playing a lot this year. I also left Ted McMillan out of the last video. I'm still not ready to say that if you draft him, he's league winning upside. He does look like a damn good receiver, but I'm still a little bit skeptic on it. He does look great. He does look worthy of grabbing in the middle rounds. But out of the rookies, I'm still personally higher on TreVeyon Henderson, still higher on Omari and Hampton, still higher on Ashton Jeanty, obviously. And I think at this point, I'd rather have Emeka Egbuka over him as well. At least in the long-term scope. We don't know Chris Godwin's long-term future. We know Mike Evans isn't going to be around that much longer. Emeka Egbuka could be their guy. So yes, Turtle watched preseason football all weekend. Turtle saw TreVeyon Henderson's kickoff return touchdown. He saw his 1 carry go for like like 12 yards, and now he's convinced TreVeyon Henderson is him. But in all seriousness, we knew already he had the explosion. We just needed to know that his opportunities and snaps on the field were going to be in more than just a 50% or complementary role capacity. If TreVeyon Henderson is going to be a great pass blocker, we have to assume that he's going to get great playing time with that as well. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you like this video and you like fantasy football content, make sure you smash that like button for your boy. And that's all I got for you guys today. Again, thanks so much for watching. This is Outlier Fantasy, and I will see you in the next video. Wow, you stuck to the end of this video? Thank you so much. If you're new here, make sure you check out one of these videos on the screen right now. And don't forget, before you leave, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any fantasy football videos on this channel. That's all I got for you guys. I'll see you in the next one.